Hello, everybody. Welcome to Upper Body Strength Training. For class today, you're going to need a bench if you have one. If not, you grab your mat and you can lay down on the ground for our first round of movements. We're going to be starting on that bench or on the ground. We're going to be doing chest flies. We're going to then go into a skull crusher, and then we have some pullovers. So make sure you've got a kind of variety of weights near your bench or near that mat. We're going to grab that first set here. And I'm going to go through, we're going to demo our first round. So when we are doing our chest flies, we're going to pop those weights up, rock ourselves back, and palms are facing each other. What tends to happen is we tend to let those weights come towards our head. Pull those shoulders back and down, keep it in between kind of the bottom of your sports bra and your belly button. Slight bend in those elbows as we open, nice strong hug on the way back up. Once we have done 10 of those, you can either keep both your weights and lock your elbows in and move into the skull crusher, or if that weight's too heavy, set one of those down, turn your weight sideways, lock your elbows in, we'll do that skull crusher. After that, I recommend putting your feet up on your bench, kind of going into a glute bridge position. Press that low back in, weight then shifts back behind our head, engage those lats, pull that weight back up ahead. So in between each move, if you've got to sit up and switch those weights, please go ahead and do so. I know for sure for my pullovers, I'm going to need a heavier weight, so I'm going to grab that right away and just kind of put that near me. We're going to do 3 rounds of 10. So make your way down to your mat or onto your bench, whichever one you're going to be doing. Pop those weights up and rock yourself on back. Shoulders pulled back and down, palms facing each other, slight bend in those elbows, right? Open. And close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you need to rock yourself up and switch your weights or roll off to your side, go ahead. Let's press those weights up above, pull those shoulders back and down, lock your elbows in, lower your fists down to your head, press straight back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm going to pop myself up, switch my weight, and shift on my bench. Pop myself back, bend my knees so I can press my low back into the bench just a little bit more comfortably. Shoulders pulled back and down. In 3, 2, 1. Weight goes back behind our head. Engage those lats. Pull it right back through. 1. Keeping that low back pressed in. You should also feel this in that upper core as well as your lats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Pop yourself up. Shake out those arms. We're going to wait about 30 seconds here before we go into those flies again. When we're doing these flies, remember, as we are doing them, that weight is going to want to shift towards your head. So keep those shoulders pulled back and down. Lats engaged. Rock yourself back here. If you're not already on your back. Slight bend in those elbows. 3, 2, 1. Nice big open. And squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch those weights out for those skull crushers if you need to. Weights up, elbows locked in. Ready? Lower those fists. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch that weight if you need to, or if that's what you're doing. Bend those knees. Place those feet flat. Rotate those hips. Press that low back into the bench. And 3, 2, 1. Reach. And engage and bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Pop yourself up. We're going to take about 30 seconds here. If you want to grab a sip of water, you are welcome to. If those forearms and those hands are feeling a little tight, feel free to show your palm away from you and pull those fingers back towards you. Doing a little forearm stretch. Be ready. Find those weights. Rock yourself back. In 3, 2, 1. Last time here with our flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax those arms. Choose the weights you're using for your skull crushers here. Let's press those weights up, pull those shoulders back and down. Ready, lower. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. One more time with our pullovers. yourself back, bend those knees, pull those shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1, low back's pressed in, strong. Pull back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Wrap yourself up. If you are using a bench, we're no longer going to need that, so feel free to slide it out of the way. So for circuit number 2, as you are grabbing some water, slowly getting yourself on up, we've got 3 moves. Move number 1 is going to be a reverse fly. So when we are on our back, we're doing a chest fly, working that chest. When we are standing and we do a reverse fly, we're going to be working our back. So I suggest a lighter set of weights if you haven't done these in a while. Feet come together. We push our hips back. Arms about slight bend here, palms facing each other. So from the front, when I lift, I'm going about this height. I'm not going all the way back there. Nope. Right up to about shoulder height. That's from the front. From the side, what I tend to see is this. Kind of like a gremlin. Pull those shoulders back and down, push those hips back. Nice straight line from your head to your tailbone. Open and come back down. It's okay to have a bend in those elbows. We don't want like a 90-degree bend here, but I also don't want you all the way out straight. So we're going to do 10 of those. If that move gets challenging, please have a lighter set of weights around you. After that, we're going to go bicep curl. Palms up. Either stagger those feet or bring your feet together. Bicep curl, rotate those palms, shoulder press. Bring it back down, rotate those palms back, curl. Finally, this is where you're going to want a heavier dumbbell or kettlebell. We're going to do a suitcase march. So weight off to our side, balancing on the leg of the side that we are holding the weight on. Opposite leg is going to march here. We'll do 10 and then 10 on the other side. So shake out those arms. I know those biceps and those triceps are probably already feeling a little bit fatigued, but it's upper body class today. So that lower body is definitely getting a break. Bring those feet together. Push those hips back. Nice straight line from your head to your tailbone. Slight bend in those elbows. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to give it about 30 seconds in between each move here. And if you've taken enough classes, you know 30 seconds is not an exact science. It's more of a rough estimate here. For our bicep curls, we are going to go palms up. So traditional bicep curl. Once those weights get to our shoulder, we're going to rotate those palms out and press them up above. Are we ready? Shoulders pulled back and down. Curl, rotate, press. Back to those shoulders. Rotate those palms back in and lower. Good. 1. This is our speed. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Suitcase march. We've got 10 on each side. As we are doing these, remember whatever side you're holding that weight is the side you're balancing on. I recommend if your left side is a little bit more all over the place with that balance, start on that left side. Shoulder pulled back and down. 3, 2, 1. Up and back. 1. Think about as we are marching here, knee and toe are coming straight up. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch it on over. Weight off to the side, hips tucked. 3, 2, 1. Drive that knee and back down. 1. Notice here that I'm nice and upright, not leaning back as that knee is driving. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Grab a sip of water if you would like it. We're going to move into round 2. And depending on how much time we have at the end, we are going to finish out with a little arm burner. So just kind of keep that in mind. That burner, though, is going to be with some lighter weights. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing for this round. We're going to go back into those flies. Feet come together, push those hips back. Nice straight line from your head to tailbone. So like bending those elbows. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Control on the way back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So one thing that I notice when I do these, when I push my hips back and I engage my core, I do tend to put most of my weight in my heels, which for me is a reminder to push through that big toe so you don't rock backwards too much. So if you are somebody who puts a lot of weight in their heels for this like I do, to help balance yourself, make sure you've got your toes on the ground so that you don't completely rock backwards. Let's grab those weights, palms up, shoulders pulled back and down. 3, 2, 1. Curl. Once they're up, we'll rotate those palms. We're out. Back down those shoulders. Re-rotate all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Good. Take it out. Suitcase march is next. Same thing. Start on the side that your balance is a little iffy on. Shoulders pulled back and down. Weight off to your side. And 3, 2, 1. We're driving. Up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Sides. Weight off to the side. 3, 2, 1. Drive. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take it out. About 30 seconds here. We're gonna go into our third and final round. A little trick with those reverse flies, if you notice, so let's say round 1, we started right here, perfect position. If by round 3, we're a little bit more upright and less at kind of that 90-degree angle, think about putting your head on something, whether it's your foam roller or a mat or your bench. Put your head down there and try to touch that head and keep it there the entire time. So if you notice you're slowly creeping, it's a really good way to kind of keep that reminder. Are we ready? Push those hips back. Shoulders pulled back and down. Slight bend in our elbows, lift. And lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, shake it out. Give those arms a little break. Bicep curl to shoulder press. Those shoulders are probably feeling a little burned out at this point. And 3, 2, 1. Curl, rotate, press. Bring it back down, rotate all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing great. 6, 4 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Last time with our suitcase march. And 3, 2, 1. Good. 1. If you are unsure sometimes, if you're going straight up and straight back down, put yourself in front of a mirror. That's 4. Good. 5. You notice you're kind of doing this, or your knees kind of a little wobbly as you go up and down. Just be aware of that. Good. Last one here. Driving up and back down. Good. Switch it on over. 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Set that weight down. That is that heavier weight. We will no longer be needing that. And we have time for a bonus today. So I'm going to grab my set of 3-pounders. I would recommend anywhere 1 to 3 pounds. knowing that you probably know kind of what is coming. When we grab some really light weights. Okay, so movement number 1. We're gonna go hands not at 90, but about 45 degrees right here. Hips tucked. We're gonna punch up across the body. Alternating. Things to remember, as we punch up across, I'm not throwing my hips forward and tweaking that low back. So I'm actually gonna stagger my feet because I feel like it gives me a better base of support. Doesn't matter what foot is back. As I'm going up and across, you see that angle? That's what we want. If I were to do them both at the same time, it's gonna make an X. So get yourself set up, 45 degrees here, nice light weight. We're going right, back down, left, back down. That's 1. We're gonna do 10 of these. 2. My arms are shaking. 3 already. 4, good. 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring those arms to your side. You can either do this with weights or without weights. Hands are going to come up. And we're going to pretend like we're pouring something in a bucket. Pouring forward. We're going to do 10 of those. And then we're going to go back to that first move. So, arms out, palms up. Twist those hands forward like we're pouring. Back to palms up. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, keep those shoulders back and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop those arms. Wiggle them out. 45 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Punch up and across. Up and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're doing great. The last time of these ones. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop those arms. Final time. Arms out, palms up. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Put those weights down. Awesome job today, you guys. Thank you for joining me for upper body strength training. We should feel pretty fatigued in that upper body portion. And we did some flies, both forward and reverse. That is going to hit some different muscles. And then those cross bodies, those X's, marches, punches are definitely ones that we start to feel some little different muscles in there. So until next time, I will see you then.